After an absence of 25 years, I have returned to the Westerwald. As I watch my own children in the meadows where the cattle used to roam, memories of a happy childhood return to me. Looking at the village below, the birthplace of my mother, I realize that as a child I took the beauty of this valley for granted. Little did I think, as I herded the cows amongst the buttercups and daisies, that one day I would return, in the company of my children. My aim was to show them the valley as it used to be when my grandparents were still alive, when the little stream flowed towards the Rhine through pastures which once belonged to my family. Today, a tiny corner of meadow provides the only evidence that my family had lived and died in this valley for many generations. In paying homage, I remember not only them, but also their humble ways of life, as it was before the little synagogue was levelled to the ground and we had to leave the valley. There are many things to remind us of days gone by. The older generation especially do not easily cast aside their traditions. They have learned to trust the lips of the village crier and rely on him for their local news. At their daily task of tending the land, they prompt us to explore more of the valley as it used to look in the days of my grandfather. Then the valley echoed with the familiar chopping and sawing of the woodcutter, a family who have long lived on the foothills from where an abundance of timber went into many of the old homesteads. Where these dwellings have survived, they seem to have influenced their occupants to continue living off the land as did their fathers before them. This is the valley that I know and like to remember, where the familiar country smell fills my nostrils and the creaking of wagon wheels reaches my ears. But the pace of the ox has proved too slow for the demands of the new generation. We have come here just in time to catch a glimpse of the old life as it is forced to give way to an ever more hurried world. Machinery capable of faster production offers the young people the opportunity to build houses more modern than those of their fathers. They have no time now as they rush past the bell ringer on their way to work in a nearby town. Their children playing safely on the empty synagogue ground. When they are older, they will surely wonder at the destruction of a house of worship in a valley where religion has always been a part of the rural heritage. Amongst those who could not be swayed from their beliefs were the good monks of the Hausen monastery. Unchanged is their dedication for curing and creating little personal touches that delight the children and assure a happy twilight to life for the old people in their care. As I follow the gaze of the old ones across the valley towards the little church, my heart is filled with affection towards those friends who have also suffered for their loyalty to my family. Friends who cherish the memory of my grandparents in the Valley of Charm.
Friends who cherish the memory of my grandfather in the Valley of Charm.